Good morning, greetings, esteemed ladies and gentlemen, loyalists, supporters, knights, noblemen, and anyone I didn't mention. These are all mentioned now. March the 29th, 2026. It is 11:22 a.m. And a message coming out and transmitting from Universal Imperial Solar Jaguar Emperor, and welcome to the territory of 4T Sanctuary Pursuit of Truth Channel. Paperwork coming out my ears at the moment. How much oil Australia has? Estimating Australia's uncovered oil is complex because of distinguishes between proven reserves ready to pump, contingent reserves or resources found but hard to get, and undiscovered potential predicted by geologists. Estimated barrels underground. According to the latest data from Geoscience Australia and independent geological assessments, the estimates are as follows. Identified conventional oil proven plus contingent 3.5 billion barrels. This includes crude oil, condensate for gas fields and LPG. The majority, approximately 80%, is located offshore in the northwest shelf, the Carnarvon and Browse basins. Undiscovered potential shale oil, 17.5 billion to 400 plus billion barrels. And I believe that's fracking. I don't like fracking, so we'll squash that one for the time being. But we look into it because there's latest technology, there's other avenues we can pursue. A massive, often cited 2013 US EIA report estimated that basins like the Akarika, South Australia, and Beetaloo, Northern Territory, could hold hundreds of billions of barrels, with at least 17.5 billion barrels technically recoverable through fracking. I just touch base on that one. Offshore unproven potential, 9 billion barrels. Estimates for the Great Australian Bight suggest it could hold up to 9 billion barrels through. These remain unproven as no drilling has confirmed them. Now, the Great Australian Bight, that's where your whales and all that migrate and so forth. I don't think we should touch that. It should be a national marine park, not to be touched. How many years of supply? Based on Australia's average daily consumption of approximately 1.15 million barrels per day. This is what we do per day. Here is how long these resources would theoretically last if Australia were fully self-sufficient. Theoretically. Resource type estimated barrels years of total supply, proven crude reserves, 229 million plus 1 year, approx 200 days. Total identified oil, 3.5 billion, 8.5 years. Recoverable shale oil, 17.5 billion, 42 years max. And the shale oil is 200 billion to 400 billion. And that would go forward, 200 plus years. But that's highly speculative. The self-sufficiency reality. While the numbers underground are huge, they do not translate directly into immediate fuel security for several reasons. Refining gap. Australia only has 2 remaining refineries. Geelong, we've done that. Even if we pumped every barrel today, we lack the capacity to turn oil into petrol and diesel. Dark, evil, insidious critters, creatures, monsters and demons of our dark government has put a stop to that with those other 6 refineries. Now, most undiscovered oil is in deep water or remote deserts, making it extremely expensive to extract compared to buying it from global markets for the time being. When their labour market goes up to $50 or $100 an hour, and we're going backwards because we'll end up being on $20 an hour again. Already backwards. Last 20 years, the wages haven't risen, and that's a fact. Some have and some haven't. Only for the wealthy, their wages are like politicians and the judiciary and so forth. Look after themselves, their own selfish needs. Dark selfish needs comes before ours. As I said, if they wanted to fix it, they would have fixed it by now. Current production from existing fields is declining so rapidly that without new commercial discoveries, domestic conventional production is projected to effectively cease by 2032 to 2033. Okay, bye for now.